Welcome back to another episode of Mike and His Mom Show. I'm Mike. This is my mom.
Hey, I'm Mom.
Hope you guys are doing good. Today we're going to talk about carrying before you marry.
Carrying what?
A baby.
Oh.
The carriage before the marriage. It stems from a conversation I was having with my homeboys.
Oh, it's always these homeboy conversations. Go ahead, come on.
And one of them said he would...
What did he say?
It's so cringy to even say. He would give a girl a baby before he makes her his wife. And I asked him, well, what's that? Like, why? Why do you, that seems backwards to me. You can't get rid of a baby. Like, you stuck with the kid for the rest of your life.
Why is it stuck with?
Not stuck, but
Okay.
we could break up at any time if I'm just me and you. With the baby gonna be there. Like, whether you with the mother or not. And he I forgot what his answer was, but it was something along the lines of, I just rather not just marry her. I'd rather just have a baby. And it just didn't make sense to me.
He'd rather not marry her, but because he don't love her?
Period. Any woman, that is period. It wasn't about who he's with.
Oh, he don't want to get married, period.
He'd rather give a woman a baby before he give a woman a wedding ring, period. No matter who the woman is.
Why? Is it because of financial?
He just don't see the importance of getting married and
Well, some
X,
people
Y, and
don't.
Z. So, my question to you. What's your idea on getting married before having kids, or having kids before you get married?
I think you should get married first.
Okay.
And I think that now, let me tell you why I think that now. Because of
COVID?
my beliefs now.
What's your
Before
beliefs?
that God said that you should not have any children outside the wedlock. Matter of fact, you should be abstinent, no sex.
All right.
Oh.
What you looking at me for?
So go ahead.
So, go ahead, because you got something to say.
No, I'm saying once you think about a lot of this stuff, it really has a lot of meaning. You get to know a person, you get to really know a person, and you can have issues in your marriage and stuff. But once you have, when you're making babies before you get married, or you're having sex with someone, your intercourse or whatever, their spirits get inside of you. It's a whole bunch of stuff to that. But I do believe that you should wait to have your children with your husband or wife.
Well, and one of my retorts to him was, I feel like that's the problem.
What?
With, not that as in that's the only problem, but that's one of the major problems in our community is that thinking aids to having more and more broken families.
Right.
Like, you're bringing a child into a situation with a woman that you really don't even like, want to be with, see yourself with.
Right. You're just sleeping around.
You're just sleeping around.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't, at the end of the day, it's not helping break the cycle.
Right.
So, your oldest daughter,
I only had one daughter.
well, your oldest child, she had her first kid
Mm-hmm.
at 18.
Mm-hmm.
What was that like?
Sure, what was it like?
Your daughter comes home, hey, Mom, I'm pregnant.
I don't remember. It's so long ago.
Try to remember. Were you upset? Were you
I don't think I was upset.
excited?
I don't know. I was just like, I didn't expect. I didn't.
You was like,
I don't think I expected.
You was like,
I don't think I expected. Right. For Shannon to get pregnant, but hey, it happened. I mean,
you was like, That was okay.
Yeah.
Why didn't you expect her to get? What does that mean?
Because I didn't. Sometimes, like, I didn't see it coming. Like, you think that they're into school and not into boys. And the Shannon, I didn't think that she was in school. I didn't think she was into boys. I think she was really into her schoolwork and all that stuff. So
throw a curveball at you.
Curveball.
She was a good child.
And she still is.
So what you're saying is, had it been another child, you'd be like, yeah, I ain't surprised.
No,
Oh,
I'm not
I'm
saying
asking.
that.
I'm just
No,
asking.
there you go.
I'm asking.
See, he has not let go of the drama. I'm not saying
I'm
it.
asking.
I'm not saying it.
Okay. How old were you when you had your first child? How old were you when you had your first child?
17. So ignorant. Oh my God. He's stupid.
Okay. I'm sorry. So, do you think subconsciously that was part of the reason why you weren't mad?
No.
Not mad, but. So how did you feel? What was the conversation like with your mother when you came home as pregnant at 17?
I don't remember. Now, that I really don't remember.
How did you feel?
Oh, well, I was excited
Why?
because I wanted someone to love,
So you were a little broken.
I guess. Because our family was like we're kind of really dysfunctional. We're going through a lot of different things. And I, like, Shannon was like, yes. Like, I knew that I was going to love her.
So it gave you a sense of purpose almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the pattern I see in a lot of people I talk to is that they're at a place in life where they don't know what to do, what they're supposed to be doing, where they're at. So having a family or having a kid gives them purpose. It gives their life a little bit more meaning.
Right.
And to each his own. I don't think that's good or bad or different, but that's how you feel. That's how you feel. But let's get back to the idea of being married before you have a kid. For me, I think that's the way to go. It had nothing to do with even like spiritually. It's just if I think highly enough of you to give you that, and the other way around. If I think that much of you that I can make you the mother of my child, then for me, I think I should think that highly of you to make you my wife.
Oh, that was well said.
And I'd rather it be planned out, like instead of just doing it off the cuff.
So
I think it's a lot easier that way for both people to be on the same page.
So now that you said that, are there any plans in the near future for
have a
little
baby?
Smikey to be running around?
How near is the near future?
How near is it? Well, you're what, 34 now? 38?
No.
39, 40? What? How old are you?
32.
You don't even know. You can't remember. So how many years do you want to wait to have a little one?
Probably 3 more years.
Oh my God. Oh God.
Probably 3 years.
35? You want to have a child once you turn 35?
I'm still young.
Right. But when the child get 10, you're gonna be 45. When the
Alright,
child
I'll
get
still
20,
be young.
you're gonna be 55.
Still be young.
When the child get
I got more time in front of me than I do behind me, so I'll be just fine. I work
Okay.
out. I'm in shape. I ain't worried about getting old, having kids.
okay.
I'm fine.
How many kids do you want?
2,
Boy and girl.
whatever the Lord sees fit.
Okay, Jesus.
So
2 years.
no, let's bring this back home.
Okay, back home.
Because
Back
you wasn't
home.
upset when Shannon got pregnant the first time. She was young. What about when Malik had his situation? You wasn't upset. You was excited. But
I don't think I was. No, I wasn't upset. I wasn't. I'm gonna tell you why I wasn't upset, because it's not that I was excited. I was excited for a moment, but in the back of my mind, I always wondered.
okay.
I always wondered.
Oh, but why were you excited though?
During that time, I was going through the stuff dealing with the breast cancer. So I didn't need no stress or anything in my life. So I had whatever came my way, I had to use it for a source of excitement. But there was always this
Really?
always
That's what that was.
there's always this wonder, like, is this really his children?
So to that, because you were excited, you was posting and congratulating and X, Y, and Z.
Post them with.
We're not gonna do that.
I can't remember.
I bet you can't.
I don't.
But you was a little excited at the possibility
Right.
that it might be. But even in that, right, not about Malik, but in general, and it's just me. I don't know if I'm being a little edgy here, but even though babies are a blessing, I believe every situation that they're coming into isn't. So I find myself being a little bit eerie when I know that people are bringing babies into toxic environments and unhealthy relationships. I don't like.
So it's a toxic environment?
What, Malik? No, I'm off of him. I'm just saying in general.
Oh, okay. Well, it wasn't his children. Let's clear that.
We got that.
Okay. Well, we didn't get that.
I don't even find myself congratulating people on having a kid if I know the situation's a little.
Okay.
Is that a little?
Well, I don't. See, I don't deal with people now that's really having babies, so I don't.
Also, just the idea of what I'm saying. You think that's a little off, a little far?
I mean, you can congratulate him, or you can just say, you can say a prayer for him. Congratulations, and I pray the blessings of God over your life, and you can always check. But you can always check because God don't make no mistakes. But God,
what's the scripture? I'm praying amiss. That
don't have to be praying amiss. You don't.
Is that the scripture?
No, but you don't.
Feel like you're wasting your prayer. Is that what it is?
Why is it?
I'm asking, is that the scripture?
No, I don't know. But why do you feel like you're wasting your prayer when anybody can change?
That's fair. I'm not saying
anybody can change. So why wouldn't you want to pray for the baby, the situation that the child is coming into to be turned around?
I would.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
I would.
So why is it praying amiss?
I didn't say it was. I was asking what the scripture was.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, okay. You was quoting the other day, the last segment. I just
okay, whatever.
You knew. So, do you think you would be more excited if the last two of your kids got married first and then had a kid, or had a kid then got married, or it would be the same kind of excitement?
I'd rather see you get married first.
Wow, what does that say?
Because
outside of it being spiritual, what does that suggest to you?
Well, I mean, I'd rather see that you're really settled down with this person. That's who you really want to be with. Like the shacking up and all that kind of stuff, or you over there and she over here, baby, you living there with the baby and the baby. Like, let it be a couple that came together and having a baby together. That would be really like you're building a family, so to speak. It's like you're really building a family. You're building a strong foundation, so to speak. You're building a legacy.
So some would say you can do that without being married, though.
Oh, some would say that. I'm not saying it can't be done. But you just asked me a question. I gave you an answer to my question.
I'm just giving you the other side.
I just gave you the answer to the question.
Okay. Well, I'm definitely marrying before I'm carrying.
You gonna be carrying?
I ain't carrying, but.
Oh, okay. Now, okay, all right.
What you mean now? That's how I've always been.
Okay.
Don't do that.
I just asked you.
Well.
I ain't saying it's how you've always been. I'm like, now, don't get married.
Oh.
Because you don't. So, okay. So then that's the case. There should be no sex outside of wedlock.
That has been another episode. I'm talking